something, weren't we? We met in a moment, too quiet to name, two shadows colliding, no rules, no frame.
Your laugh was a spark in a cold cafe night, and I held it loosely, afraid of the light.
We talked like the world had just opened its eyes,
like truth was a language we didn't disguise.
but somewhere between what we felt and what stayed,
we built something fragile and let it just fade. You never said stay,
I never said go.
we danced in the space.
We both didn't know.
We were the almost, the nearly, the why, the words on the edge that never would fly, a touch that lingered but slipped through the hand,
A story unwritten,
unmade plans.
we felt it.
Didn't we?
Yes, it.
Didn't we? We were afraid to. We were the silence that echoed too loud, two hearts in a whisper, lost in a crowd, a love that existed just out of reach,
Close enough to feel,
too far to keep. I remember the rain tracing lines on your sleeve, and how you would look like you wanted to leave. Not for me, but the weight of what this could be. Like love was a door and you lost the key.
I waited in pauses,
You never would fill,
in glances that bent,
but never stood still. We circled a fire we never stepped through, afraid it would burn or make something true. We lived in between,
the yes and the no,
a beautiful place
we couldn't outgrow.
We were the almost, the nearly, the why, the dream you remember but never could try, a spark in the dark that flickered away,
A night that refused.
to turn into day.
If I had reached,
If I had stayed,
would we have changed it, stayed the same?
we were the question that never was asked, a future imagined that faded too fast, a love that existed just out of reach,
Close enough to feel,
too far to keep.
I still think about you,
In quiet rooms,
I still hear you.
in songs I don't finish.
If time had been kinder,
If we had been braver, would we be more than a memory now?
we were close,
Too close to pretend,
too far to begin.
we were the almost. almost and nearly the why, the tear that never quite fell from the eye, a moment suspended, refusing to end, a love with no story, no break, no bend.
Maybe in another life
we wouldn't hesitate,
we wouldn't wait.
We were the silence that echoes still, a ghost of a feeling we never could kill, a love that existed just out of reach, close enough to feel, too far